Good morning. Let us discuss double fertilization process of angiosperm. Double fertilization process of angiosperm. Here is flower. It is the flower. Flower is the modified shoot. The female reproductive whorl of flower is gynoecium. Gynoecium has three different parts: stigma, it is style, and the basal swollen part is ovary. Inside ovary, ovule is present. It is the enlarged view of ovule. This ovule is in enlarged view. Ovule has a covering called integument, and the narrow passage of ovule is called micropyle. The basal portion of ovule is called chalaza. The stalk of ovule is called funicle. And inside the ovule there is a haploid cell that is called megaspore. Ovule is diploid, but the megaspore is haploid. Formation of a megaspore inside the ovule is known as megasporogenesis. Such megaspore inside the ovule germinates to form. Such megaspore inside the ovule germinates to form a haploid small rudimentary female plant that is called embryo sac or female gametophyte. Formation of embryo sac is called megagametogenesis. The embryo sac or female gametophyte is a haploid female plant. It is a rudimentary female plant. It is present inside the ovule, and the embryo sac is 7-celled and 8-nucleated plant. This embryo sac has 7 cells, 3 plus 3, and the central cell is 1. 7. 3 plus 3 plus 1. 7 cells. Out of 7 cells, the 3 cells present towards micropylar end. The 3 cells present towards micropylar end are called egg apparatus. Egg apparatus has 1 egg or female gamete and 2 synergids, and 3 antipodal cells and a central cell having 2 polar nuclei. It is the female gametophyte or embryo sac. Embryo sac bears 1 egg or female gamete. So this megaspore inside the ovule germinates to form a small haploid 7-celled 8-nucleated plant that is called embryo sac or female gametophyte. This female gametophyte or embryo sac always present inside the ovule, as ovule is indehiscent. Ovule has extra covering integument, so the embryo sac is always present inside the ovule. That means this megaspore on further development germinates to form 7-celled 8-nucleated plant that is embryo sac or female gametophyte. এই যে মেগাস্পোর সে ওভিউল ভিতরে থাকি জর্মিনেশন করি ফর্মেশন করে এমব্রিও স্যাক। তো ইট ইজ হ্যাপ্লয়েড মেগাস্পোর. দিস মেগাস্পোর অন ফার্দার ডেভেলপমেন্ট germinates to form embryo sac. Such process is called megagametogenesis. Then it is the male reproductive whorl or androecium. Individual member is called stamen. The upper fertile part of stamen is called anther. Anther on dehiscence releases so many haploid cells called microspores or pollen grains. It is a haploid microspore. This microspore germinates to form a small rudimentary male plant. Such male plant is called male gametophyte. It is male gametophyte. Male gametophyte. Microspore germinates to form male gametophyte. This process is called microgametogenesis. Male gametophyte has a pollen tube and 2 male gametes. These male gametes fuse with or fertilize with the female gamete. Male gamete and female gamete fuses to form zygote. The process of fusion of female gamete or egg and male gamete is known as fertilization. So let us discuss fertilization process of angiosperm. The process of fusion of male gamete and female gamete is known as fertilization. The first step of fertilization is germination of microspore to form male gametophyte. Here is a flower. Here is a flower. The female reproductive whorl is gynoecium. it is stigma, it is style and ovary. Inside ovary, ovule is present. The ovule bears the female gametophyte or embryo sac. Embryo sac is a haploid plant. Embryo sac is a haploid plant, but the ovule, ovary all are diploid. Embryo sac is a small rudimentary haploid plant. Embryo sac bears 3 cells towards micropylar end called egg apparatus. These 3 cells called antipodal cells, and it is the central cell. It bears 2 polar nuclei. It is egg apparatus. Egg apparatus has 1 egg and 2 polar nuclei. This egg fuses with the male gamete. Such process is called fertilization. The first step of fertilization of angiosperm is germination of a microspore to form male gametophyte. This microspore germinates to form a small rudimentary male plant that is called male gametophyte, and such process is called microgametogenesis. So let us discuss microgametogenesis. On dehiscence, anther releases so many microspores or pollen grains. Microspores are haploid in nature. These are microspores. These microspores fall on the stigma of a gynecium. Such process is known as pollination. Microspore of anther falls on the stigma of gynecium. Such process is called pollination. The microspore on the surface of stigma absorbs the juice of stigma and germinates. On germination, its haploid nucleus divides to form 2 daughter nuclei. The upper nucleus surrounded by cytoplasm and covered by membrane to form a cell. That such cell is called generative cell. And the larger other cell is called tube cell. That means the microspore on germination produces a 2 cell structure. One is generative cell and other one is larger is tube cell. Usually up to 2 cell stage germination takes place inside the anther. That means before release, the microspore ultimately develops to form a 2 cell structure. One is generative cell, other one is a tube cell. Generative cell and tube cell. On further development, the tube cell grows to form a tubular structure. It is called pollen tube. Tube cell germinates to form pollen tube, and the generative cell divides to form 2 male gametes. Generative cell divides to form 2 male gametes. Tube cell germinates to form pollen tube. So in this way, microspore germinates to form a small rudimentary male plant. It is a male plant and is called a male gametophyte. Microspore germinates to form male gametophyte. The pollen tube of male gametophyte bears 2 male gametes and 1 tube nucleus, which on further developmental process ultimately disintegrate. Then the pollen tube grows towards ovule. The pollen tube of male gametophyte grows inside the style and ultimately reaches at inner wall of ovary. On further development, this pollen tube of male gametophyte grows into the ovule. Actually, the growth of pollen tube is stimulated by the filiform apparatus of a synergid. Egg apparatus has 1 egg and 2 synergid cells. Each synergid cell produces thread-like projection called filiform apparatus. Filiform apparatus. Filiform apparatus releases some organic substances, especially some sugars. Such sugars stimulates the pollen tube to grow towards ovule. That means pollen tube is chemotrophic in nature. The growth of pollen tube is stimulated by the filiform apparatus of synergid. Synergid cell has a filiform apparatus which secretes some organic substances to stimulate the growth of pollen tube towards ovule. Then on further development, pollen tube grows into the ovule and ultimately reaches inside the embryo sac. The pollen tube enters into the ovule either through the micropyle or penetrating the integument or penetrating the chalaza. When pollen tube enters into the embryo sac of ovule through micropyle, then such fertilization is called porogamy. When pollen tube enters into the ovule through micropyle, then such fertilization is called porogamy. It is the commonest process. When pollen tube enters into the ovule through chalaza, it is called chalazogamy. When pollen tube enters into the ovule through integument, it is called mesogamy. The commonest process is porogamy. Fertilization process of angiosperm is of 3 different types. When pollen tube enters into the ovule through micropyle, then such fertilization process is called porogamy. When pollen tube enters into the ovule through chalaza, it is called chalazogamy. When pollen tube enters into the ovule through integument, it is called mesogamy. Fertilization process is of 3 different types on the basis of nature of path of pollen tube into the ovule. In majority of cases, pollen tube enters into the ovule through micropyle, and the path of pollen tube into the embryo sac of ovule is stimulated by the filiform apparatus of synergids. The pollen tube enters into the embryo sac by penetrating the synergid cell, and when pollen tube enters into the embryo sac, the synergid cells gradually disintegrates, and the antipodal cells also disintegrate. When pollen tube enters into the embryo sac, the synergid cells and the antipodal cells disintegrate. That means when pollen tube enters into the embryo sac, only one egg and 2 polar nuclei present inside the embryo sac. This embryo sac can be visualized in this figure. Let it is the embryo sac of ovule. This embryo sac, it is pollen tube. Pollen tube carries 2 male gametes, and these are 2 polar nuclei, and it is 1 egg, 2 synergid cells disintegrate, and 3 antipodal cells also disintegrate. The pollen tube, after entering inside the embryo sac, ruptures by releasing 2 male gametes. That these are 2 male gametes. Pollen tube wall ruptures, releasing 2 male gametes. Here is female gamete or egg. Here are 2 polar nuclei. The antipodal cells disintegrate, and the synergid cells also disintegrate. And inside the embryo sac, 1 egg and 2 polar nuclei left. The pollen tube on rupture releases 2 male gametes. Out of 2 male gametes, 1 male gamete moves towards egg, and other male gamete moves towards polar nuclei. And on further development, 1 male gamete and egg, fuses to form zygote, and other male gamete fuses with 2 polar nuclei to form a triploid nucleus called primary endosperm nucleus. The pollen tube of a male gametophyte carries 2 male gametes into embryo sac. Among 2 male gametes, 1 male gamete fuses with 2 polar nuclei. Other male gamete fuses with egg. As fertilization takes place twice, it is called double fertilization process. As fertilization takes place twice, it is called double fertilization process. It is the only character of angiosperm and was discovered by Nowotny. Double fertilization process was discovered by Nowotny. Double fertilization means fusion of 1 male gamete with egg and fusion of other male gamete with 2 polar nuclei. As fertilization takes place twice, it is called double fertilization process. And it is only character of angiospermic plants only. Okay? Then, on further developmental process, after double fertilization process, inside the embryo sac, 2 structures develop. The fusion product of 1 male gamete and egg is called zygote, and the fusion product of 1 male gamete and 2 polar nuclei is called primary endosperm nucleus. 1 egg and 1 male gamete one egg and one male gamete fused to form a diploid cell, that is called zygote, and one male gamete haploid, two polar nuclei are also haploid in nature, one haploid male nucleus and two haploid polar nuclei fused to form a triploid nucleus. Such triploid nucleus is called primary endosperm nucleus. As the fertilization takes place twice, it is called double fertilization process. Male gametophyte रो पोलेन ट्यूब द्वारा दीटा मेल गेमेट आसला तो गोटे मेल गेमेट एग सहित मिसिला एटा थोड़ा फर्टिलाइजेशन है आउ गोटे मेल गेमेट दीटा पोलार न्यूक्लियस सहित मिसिला या आउ गोटे थोड़ा फर्टिलाइजेशन है दी थोड़ा फर्टिलाइजेशन है 1 2 सो इट इज कॉल्ड डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन फ्यूजन ऑफ वन मेल गेमेट विथ एग इज कॉल्ड सिनगेमी एंड फ्यूजन ऑफ वन मेल गेमेट विथ टू पोलार न्यूक्लियस इज कॉल्ड ट्रिपल फ्यूजन. Fusion of one male gamete and egg is called syngamy or true fertilization. Fusion of one male gamete and two polar nuclei is called triple fusion. As fertilization takes place twice, it is called double fertilization process. Double fertilization process. The fusion of a syngamy is zygote, and the fusion of a triple fusion is a triploid nucleus called primary endosperm nucleus. It is all about double fertilization process. Then after fertilization process, the calyx and corolla of flower without a way, androecium also without a way, style stigma gradually shriveled, and the ovary gradually matures. The matured ovary is called fruit, and the matured ovule which bears zygote or embryo is called seed. After fertilization, ovary gradually grows and becomes a larger matured structure, that is called fruit, and the ovule matures to form seed. So fertilization results formation of a fruit and a seed. It is all about double fertilization process of angiosperm.